Is anybody out there? Somebody emailed me, and I'm kind of responding to their email. Um, so in life, you have to choose yourself, right? And I know this is very hard when I say choose yourself. Some people, when they have a spiritual awakening or they have spiritual gifts, right? And many of us have spiritual gifts. Some people have spiritual gifts, don't even know they have spiritual gifts. Okay. Um, so I noticed too when you have spiritual gifts, a lot of times you don't have a lot of friends. Okay. You guys are my friends. Besides my children, like honestly. I feel like spiritual people too, even with relationships, it's very hard for us because the other person won't understand us. Do any of you guys feel like that? Like, I mean, it's not funny because everybody wants love, right? Everybody wants to be in love, right? But I feel like when you are highly sensitive, you're highly, you could be an indigo child. I just got here, but yes. Hey, on Earth, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. So I want to, somebody sent me an email and well, I got a couple emails, but this is what I want to address. So, um, when you start loving yourself, you start seeing the world finally getting dry. Oh, it's been raining. It's been raining where I'm at too. I was told not to tell my location, but um, they don't know my location. It doesn't matter what state, but yeah, it's been raining here. It's been raining since I think today's Sunday, since like last Monday. Um, and it's been heavy rain, then it goes to light rain, heavy rain to light rain. But you guys are like truly my friends. When I started this YouTube channel, um, I needed to find my spiritual community because yes, I'm in a few countries west of the bad part of Tennessee. Well, I hope you're doing well. I have to get to Tennessee. Um, there's an artist that she's actually performing in Tennessee. Um, June Marie. I don't know if you ever heard of June Marie. Beautiful artist. Oh my goodness. Oh, her music. She's so underrated, you guys. I'm telling you, so underrated. June Marie. She's from, I think she's from the Carolinas. Also, I think she also grew up in Kentucky. But her music is so underrated. Like, yeah, you that name sounds familiar. Nashville. Yeah, Nashville is where the blues. Well, the blues really started from the slaves, and it was like just like beats and stuff from the drums on 5 miles from. Oh, okay, Kentucky. You know, it's interesting because I remember one time um I was being drawn to Tennessee, and I didn't understand why. I was looking at I was looking for land in Tennessee. Kentucky. I know it's not expensive to live in Kentucky. And my daughter actually, my youngest daughter was in Tennessee for a little while. And she said it's beautiful, especially if you like to hike, you like the outdoors. And if you have money to buy land. Um, but I want to talk about some things. So when and I don't know if a lot of people talk about this on their page, but when you choose yourself, right? When you really choose yourself, when you really, hi Rhonda, how you doing, beautiful? When you choose yourself, right? And what I mean by choose yourself is choose to love yourself unconditionally. Um, it's kind of hard, um, you know, getting out there, meeting people, not just meeting people, really connecting on a deep spiritual level because I'm always learning. Okay, I'm the student and I am the student and the teacher, just like a lot of you guys are the student and teacher. Okay, we learn something from everybody. But it's very hard because when you're, when you're like out of your body, um, and I wouldn't really say a trance, um, going to different dimensions um, and it's very hard. It is very hard. Um, it's very hard to, you have to find your soul tribe. This is why I go to the conventions, to be around like-minded people. Okay. And a lot of the people, they're in the holistic field in some kind of way. If you don't know what holistic means natural. Okay. The natural flow of life, the natural things in life. I'm not where I want to be, but I will be. I want to be even more spiritual. Okay. One day I want to be a true teacher. Okay. Um, and a true listener. Okay. Because no matter what, when you become a teacher, you always have to be also the student. Okay. You just can't always be the teacher. But I want to talk about this. So when you start loving yourself, right? You start setting healthy boundaries. People, places, and things, like Maria always says. You guys know Maria, she's always on my page. Um, she also has spiritual sight. And I knew that right away from just talking to her. And we used to send pictures to each other. We both could see. She's a seer too. So it's very hard finding a spiritual community. There's a lot of people that talk about, yeah, double confirmation. Double confirmation. So it's very hard finding a spiritual community, a true spiritual community. I don't really want to find a spiritual community that believes everything I believe. I like people to challenge me intellectually. Okay. To also broaden my horizons, right? Teach me things, because we're always learning, we're always evolving. Um, that's why we're here. We're here to evolve. Okay. Um, on Earth, I mostly just talk to the guys at the gas station. Well, at least you get to talk to somebody. Yeah, I don't talk to a lot of people. I always thought that I was like grown up. I realized that a lot of people thought I was an extrovert, but I'm really an introvert. Okay. I need to always recharge because when you are introvert, it could be too much stimulation from everything around you, especially when you can feel everything. You could be an indigo child. Um, you can be empathic. So you feel everything around you, okay, all the time. It's constantly. The cashier that's always there. Oh, you have a cashier you always talk to? Well, it's good to talk to people. It's good to have healthy relationships. Um, but the healthy relationship starts with yourself. So the thing with relationships, and when you start really truly loving yourself, right? You get to the point where you love yourself so much. And this is not like an egotistical thing. It's just that you truly know yourself. Okay. And you pour that love into you, right? So it's kind of hard finding people because, I mean, a spiritual community, yes, but I'm talking about love, okay? Because everybody wants to be loved, right? But sometimes it's hard because people don't understand you, okay? Um it's hard for me too because when you're psychic and or medium and you're seeing, say you're around somebody and you're seeing their family members and loved ones around them, how do you just say, um I see your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, your grandfather, like that would scare some people off. Okay, that would definitely scare some people off. Okay, freak them out. Like, this woman's crazy. Like people think that. People think you're crazy. A lot of people don't even believe in mediums. They don't believe in psychics. They don't believe in healers. Like it has to be some kind of like physical evidence for them to believe it. Okay? Something that they can actually see. But a lot of things is not just in the physical realm. A lot of things is in the spiritual realm. So I find it kind of hard. Like I feel like I have found spiritual friends. You guys are my spiritual friends. This is why I started this YouTube channel, to meet people, and to not just meet people, but to tell people my experience. Because I know a lot of people, Storm, he's teething. So I know a lot of people experience this when they truly start loving themselves. It's not that you're selfish and you don't want to be loved. It's like you love yourself so much and you have poured so much into yourself, right? And especially if you're an introvert. Some people are not introverts. You are my spiritual friend. Yes, we are spiritual friends on earth. You've been with me from day one when I started my journey. When I got on a live, and I don't even think, I think I started it. Oh, I was just out somewhere and I just took a video of a stream of water. Okay, because I found it was so beautiful. Um, that stream of water. Can you believe that? A stream of water. That was my very first video. And I remember Maria, I think it was Maria also. She's been on my channel since day one. And I think I just started talking and I was showing like a stream of water when I started my channel. And I actually started my channel Queen Lioness. Okay, Queen Lioness was the name of my channel. Um, that's when I very first start taking off. And I had like, I'm talking about not prescribe. I'm talking about prescribers. Okay, I was in like 5-6K prescribers. Okay, and then I changed my name because I knew the direction of my future of where I wanted to go in the future. Like I want to write books. Not just write books. I want to help solve cases. Missing children, missing people. Um, and I don't even know how I found you, but I have just came. Yeah, just that's how it is. Sometimes you just it's the algorithm. The algorithm, we just find people and we listen to people, and some people we like their channel, we stay on, and some people we just go to the next. Real recognize real out here. um yeah, meant to be, meant to be. It was meant to be. But I just feel like I want to just come on here and just talk about this. Like when you truly love yourself unconditionally, um and it's not hard to love others because you when you truly love yourself, you're truly coming from a heart space. Your heart chakra is just like wide open. Okay, so when it's wide open, you're going to be able to receive love too, right? But when you're by yourself for so long, because I've been by myself for a very long time, you guys, after my divorce. And I mean, I have talked to people, but I'm very leery of people, I guess, because, another thing is, okay, this is another thing. When you're psychic, I don't even say the word psychic anymore. When you're a seer, you can read energy. Okay, you can read energy. You can read the person within like a couple seconds, and you know everything about the person. Okay, and it's kind of like, unless they have like, no, you can read the person. It's not that I know too much always. It's just like I can read energy. Okay. I can see energy. I can feel energy. And you do too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you can see, feel energy and stuff like that, you can be around somebody, and for like what? The first, as soon as they speak, I mean, as soon as the first word comes out their mouth, not even the mouth, like I can look at a picture and just read somebody's energy. And so it's hard because I don't know what I Don't want to deal with. I know what I don't. Yes, and that's the thing. Like you know yourself, you love yourself, so you set healthy boundaries for yourself, and you know what you want, right? But not everybody is. There's nobody out here that's a perfectionist. Okay, we find the beauty in the imperfection, right? But we know what we want. Okay, we know what we want. We know what we want. You need that intellectual stimulation. You need that physical. I mean, it's not really about the physical. People always think it's the physical, but it's not the physical. It's the intellectual stimulation. Okay, the intellectual stimulation always comes first. And feeding your flesh, right? That's only temporary. That's only temporary. It's not forever. Um. Yes, I Oh, okay. That's another thing. Yes, I hate large crowds of people. I feel, yes, Rhonda, that is so true. And how do I explain this to people? I like to be around people, but I can't be in large crowds. And I never could. I never could. Like, I used to be like around a bunch of my girlfriends, but only for so long, and I have to go. And they used to be like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm just like, I just have to go. That's what I would tell them because I would have to recharge. Okay. Um, what do you want, Storm? Storm is 5 months and he is teething, you guys. He is biting everything in here. I even bought him them little chewy things to bite on, and he is still here. I'm gonna let him just chew on that. He's been chewing on me. Um, yes, I hate large crowds of people. I used to love it. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that because you get older and also because you can feel everything around you. Like you guys, I can feel everything around me. It is so crazy. So crazy. Um and I don't know, like I'm what 45, I'll be 46 soon. I don't like to be around a whole bunch of people. I have to, but I've always been like that though. I've always have to recharge, and my girlfriends used to be like what's wrong with you? I'm just like I gotta go. Um, I like to be by water to recharge. Yes, water, the element of water, I've always been drawn to. Water, earth, spirit, um, all the all the elements. If you think about it, um, the air we breathe in, that prana, we breathe that prana in every day. The earth, because nature, you know, you have to be in nature to recharge. I could be out in the when I was a little girl, you guys, I could be in the woods. I wanted to show you guys the woods when I went back to my the childhood home I grew up in that I never wanted to go back, but I went back. There was woods back there, and I used to be in the woods all day long. So I had my imagination was, I mean, I had like imagination, like not just imagination. I didn't have like my stepsisters I played with, but we weren't like that close. Um, some of it is being older. World is crazy. Yeah, and the world is crazy. That's another thing. The world is very crazy, and you don't want to. You can see, okay. We can see, and that's the thing. Like even the soulless beings can see our energy, can feel our energies. We have a mark. Okay, there's a mark on a lot of us. Okay, um when I started seeing people with the mark is when I was a little girl. Okay. The mark is interesting because the mark, I see the mark on the forehead. Okay. Some seers see it in other places. I see it on the forehead. Um, and I don't even know how to say this, but yeah. So now the veil, there's no veil. Okay. So we're seeing everybody for who they are. Okay. And they're seeing us for who we are. Okay. The world is crazy. The world is crazy, but we can't live in fear because fear will control you if you allow fear to control you. So you have to have some living. Like you have to have some kind of like something you enjoy to do. Like something you enjoy doing. Like me, I like to take hikes. But the world is crazy. The world is very crazy on earth. Yeah, your family, my family never understood me. I've always been the black sheep of my family. Um and I'm okay with that. Um even like if even like when I was when I'm working and stuff and I'm around people, I used to have coworkers that didn't even understand me. That couldn't understand me. I just got booted out of something. What did you get booted out of on Earth? Yeah, water is a very powerful element. No, you're still here. Water, yeah, this world is very scary because the internet, for instance, okay? You have to be careful. Like on my channel, I know there is some sickos. I'm glad you came back on Earth. I know there is some real sickos out here, okay? Real sickos. I remember I was on a live and I had a Mason watching me. Freemason. Then one time I'm talking about I could see, okay? I could see him watching me, okay? Observing me, asking like how does she know this? Okay? Then one time I had that crazy bitty lady that keeps following me. There's two of them actually. And I had a covenant. Okay. 12 of them bitches follow me. They were trying to ride me, but they couldn't. So there is some crazy pedos on like even you being on YouTube, there's fucking pedophilia. Okay, watching you, observing you. I have an alchemist, she follows me. So I know these things. Okay, I know these things. But they can keep on watching my channel. um and also you have to be careful when you have channels. Like I don't fear nothing because I've already been dead. Okay, what I mean is I already been dead is I've died already. Okay, I oh, many times and I came back. Okay, so I don't fear death. I don't see, like, I don't want to go. I would never take my life, but I don't fear it. Okay, because I have grandchildren and I have children and I want to see them grow up. But I don't fear it. Um, see, one thing is you can't have fear out here because when you have fear, the fear has control of you. Okay. And I'm talking about fear in any aspect. Okay. But like my son always says, you have to be prepared, always prepared. I'm a registered gun. I own a gun. Okay. I'm a registered gun owner. There's 4 licenses that you need out here. Okay. One is a gun license to carry. Okay. And I'm a good shooter, by the way. Okay. Good shooter, by the way. um, One is your gun. Okay. Never leave home without your gun. Okay. Female or male. Okay. Um, 2 is you need your fishing license. You need to know how to fish. Okay. The gun thing, you need to know how to hunt. Okay. How are you going to survive if you can't get to the grocery store? You got to know how to hunt. I've always wanted to try archery. I never did archery. That's something I want to do is I want to try archery. Um, and I actually went to a place to sign up for like horseback riding to learn how to ride a horse. Um, so you need a gun license. You need a fishing license because they make you get a fishing license to fish. I mean, it's crazy. And then if you don't have the fishing license and you get caught, the fines they're heavy, they're hefty. Then you have to know what fish to catch, Like there's certain times you can't catch trout. I mean, it's just crazy. My dad used to be like, why do I need a fishing license? My dad was a fisherman. My dad loved to fish. He liked to hunt. My dad was a jack of all trades. You guys know I talk about my dad all the time. But my dad taught me these things. My dad taught me how to fish. My dad taught me how to hunt. What else license you need? You need a driver's license, or you can't drive. What else license do you guys need to have out here? So you need your fishing license, you need your gun license, your hunting license, and your driver's license, right? So you can get around. But yeah, a lot of people, okay, where the area I'm at, I think I'm like a mile away from one of the biggest like gaming areas. And they do the what do you call them? The rangers and stuff, the wardens, the game wardens, they're always around. Okay. They're always ready to give somebody that ticket, okay? Um but if you have like a creek behind you, you're the woods, there's gonna be deers, okay? Um so you don't have to, I mean, as long as you don't get caught, right? But one thing is too, when you kill an animal, um, you always kill to eat, not to hunt. Okay. Um, and also, if you do kill an animal, you say, okay, let your soul be free. You know what I mean? Because you're doing this for a reason. You're not doing this to be just be hunting, just to be killing. Because some people hunt just to kill. Okay. I did videos on those girls that was hunted down. I mean, they people actually hunt people to humans. Okay, I sound crazy, but they hunt humans out here. Okay, yeah, they hunt humans. It's a sport. Um, but you know what else I noticed about the deers? The deers. That's why my dad always said, watch animal behavior. Okay, because lately, and I never used to see this. Okay, but you can walk right up on a deer, okay, and they won't even move. Okay, I don't know if it's because it's harder for them to get food or what it is. Okay, but oh, he hears noise out there. He's like, what's going on? He's my protector. um but yeah, so I feel like the animals, you have to pay attention to animals because animals tell you a lot about nature. Okay, so the last couple times that I seen a deer, they just stopped and just stood there, like what's up? um, and that's true. Maybe they're getting less afraid of us, and that's very interesting because I remember when I was younger, the deers, as soon as they would hear you move, they're gone. Okay, now, like you said on Earth, maybe they are getting less afraid of us. Okay, I've never seen that. Because you can just walk up on them and they don't. That's how I feel it feels. Yeah, that's true. See, I never thought of that in that way. That's true. Maybe they're getting less afraid of us. Yeah, it was bizarre. Like I was doing a live video in this garden area, and the deers, there was two of them. And they were just like, they were not moving. They're everywhere here. Yeah, where I'm at, they're everywhere. Like if you're driving at night, you have to really pay attention because they'll just run right across. And deers are never, there's never one deer by itself. Okay, deers don't travel by themselves, they travel in a pack, like wolves. Wolves don't travel alone, they travel in packs. So if you see one deer, there's other deers around. Okay, I've never just seen one lonely deer. Yeah, my grill is going right now. Who took your grill? Oh, the deer. Oh, you hit one? Oh, your car. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I haven't never hit a deer. I never hit one, thank God, because I would get out and be like praying over the like, oh, let their spirit go. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, like, forgive me, because animals have spirits too. Okay. That's why a lot of people also have spirit guides as animals. And that's why like I've never hit a deer, but I know like these roads are some black. I mean, dirt. The roads are so dark you can't even see, and I be driving my high beams on. I hit a baby one long time ago. My first buck now. Oh, see, I have never hit one. Never ever hit one. But there's so many around here. So many around here. And they just dart across like it's nothing. And like you said, they're getting less afraid of us. And that's very interesting because what changed the deers? What happened where the deers are not afraid of us? Think about that. Because they used to be afraid of us because we came into their space, and now they're not afraid of us. That makes so much sense. Storm is having a field day over there. Yeah, I always drive when I'm in. One thing about where I'm at, if you don't know these back roads, you'll die on these back roads. Okay? You'll die on these back roads. If you don't if you don't know these back roads, you will be dead on these back roads. You know how many people die on these back roads? A lot of people. They would just stand there. One knocked my friend's door down. Oh wow. Damn, it must have been hungry. Say hi, Storm. Yeah, they just stand there. I've never seen that. Cause I remember seeing deers when I was younger, and they used to like run. Okay, it's like it's kind of like they don't even. Cause normally like soon as you move, cause their senses, they're listening, and they're paying attention, but it's like they don't care, or they don't care, or they just, I don't know. It's bizarre. Oh, that's why she been feeding it. Oh wow. Yeah, the deers are, I mean, they're everywhere. You guys, I did a live one day. I was coming from the campsite, and the deer just looked back at me like, hello. I was like, what is going on? Come here, Storm. I mean, the deer just stopped in its tracks and was looking like, what you about to do? Oh man, these are some gangster deers out here because I've never seen that. Yeah, if you feed them, of course they're gonna come around. Um, but they're acting different. Lots of houses been built all over too. Yeah, they are acting different. This is why I said you have to pay attention to animal behavior, because animals will tell you and warn you when something is going to happen or is happening. Okay, animals, they always they'll be the first ones to pick it up, and then us humans, the ones that are human. I don't say the ones that are human. You see how I gotta emphasize that? You see how you just try to bite me? He's teething. Say hi. They're acting different. Lots of houses been built all over too. That's that's moving animals around, more people. Yeah, they keep building and building and building. I don't know where they're getting all this money from, but they're building like crazy. Okay, they are building and building and building. And the thing about building and building, it's okay to build it, but building too much, you're in their habitat. Okay. Um, and we need the animals. Okay. All animal kingdom we need. Not just the deers, the bears too, even though they may get on your nerves. There is I'm trying to think where it was at. We have black bears more north of where I'm at right now. Okay. Going towards like up farther. There's some black deers. I remember when the first time I ate deer meat with bear meat. Have you ever tried that on Earth? Deer and bear meat. It was so good. All of a sudden I lived in a neighborhood now. Oh, okay. Yeah. I like to be in rural areas. I don't like to be in oh, you tried it? It's very good. Um I don't like to be in the inner cities, okay? Um it's too much noise, it's too much going on. Maybe it's too overstimulating for me. I don't know, but it's just too much going on in the inner cities. I don't mind visiting the inner cities, like going to the market and coming home. But as far as me living in the city, I prefer not to live in the city. I don't like to be around a lot of people. And as I get older, it's getting worse. Like I really don't want to be around people. And I'm only in I'll be 46 in a couple weeks. So, I mean, I like to be around my cat, my kids, my grandchildren. I mean, I like people. Obviously, I'm on this live because I'm talking to people. Um, but yeah, the animals been acting different. I don't know. When I start noticing the animals really start acting different was I think 2020 or even before 2020. Okay. Um, I think it was before 2020. I mean, I literally just walked up on a deer. I took a picture and the deer that I walked up on, I put it on my community page, and the deer just it was two of them. They didn't move at all, and I was just like, "Are they real?" I thought they were fake at first because they didn't move. They just like were standing there like they were ready. It was bizarre. Um, it's saying I used up a lot of my gigabytes. My gigabytes. Yes, everything went crazy in 2020 and even before. I'm thinking it's before 2000. It's before the COVID when I seen those two deers. I mean, I seen so many deers, but those two deers. I mean, literally, I could probably just walk up and just touch them. Okay, like what's going on here? Is are they real? Like you know what I mean? I mean, if I wanted to shoot them, obviously they would have been gone like right then and there. I mean, honestly, but it's just like I could just walk up on them and just be like touch them. Um, Yeah, when you start to become more spiritually and start loving yourself and stuff, you have boundaries. So you're gonna set healthy boundaries in your love life, your personal life, um, your personal life, your families. There's gonna be family members you don't even talk to anymore. Like they'll think you're crazy. Like honestly, they'll think you're crazy. Um, but that's okay. As long as I talk to my children and my I spend time with my grandchildren. That's all that matters to me. And in Storm and my mother, because my mother's still here. My son, when he was 10, walked up to one that was 15 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but something's going on in the animal kingdom. Okay, something is very strange is going on. Also, I remember they have birds. Okay, you know how you go hunting and you have those fake birds like those what do they call them drone looking birds or whatever. Um, I was taking a hike. This was in Florida. Well, I wasn't taking a hike. I was actually taking a walk. And I looked up. I was with my youngest daughter, and I looked up, and I seen one of them fake ass birds. It wasn't even real. The shit was fake. Okay, and I took a picture of it and I shared it with you guys. The bird wasn't real. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Some of these birds ain't real. Okay, some of these birds are the CIA. I think it was the CIA or FBI. They have some kind of birds that used to spy, and they look. You remember that? Yeah, you remember that on Earth. I looked up. I'm like, this bird ain't real. And then I told my daughter, come here, come here, come here. Look at the bird. She's like, no, mom, it's not real. The bird wasn't real. Okay, it was not real. The bird was a bird that, okay, the CIA or FBI, they have this kind of they take they look like they're hunting. They use them for hunting. Okay, they're birds, right? But now they have this some kind of program. But the and I'm like, who sent this bird to watch me? Like, what the hell's going on? I was with my daughter. You remember that on Earth? I was with my daughter, and I went live. Like, I'm like, this bird is not real. This bird is fake, fake as fuck. Okay, so I'm like, why would they? And the bird was just sitting there. Like the bird was waiting, waiting, watching and waiting, but it wasn't even a real bird. Um, and I told him not to do it anymore because it wasn't normal. My son, when he was 10, walked up on one that was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can walk up on a deer, something ain't right. Something ain't right. So my question is, something ain't right. Okay, I'm 40, what, 5, be 46, something ain't right. If you can walk up on a deer and a deer doesn't move, something is obviously not right. That's when, like, when I seen those two deers and I walked up on them, I was just like, this is crazy. If I wanted to kill him, I could kill him right there and nothing would have happened. So I'm like, I'm 76. Yeah, I knew you were a little bit older on Earth. Yeah, you remember that day I was walking with my youngest daughter and I'm just like, Maria remembers this too, and I think some other people remember this that've been on my channel for a long time. We're walking in Florida, our normal walk. Sometimes we switch. If you're a female here, you go any kind of walking, any kind of hiking. Switch your even men. Switch your routine up. Don't always go the same, walk the same way or hike the same trails. Okay, switch it up. Okay. Um, Yeah, I wish my dad never sold his land because if he didn't sell that land, I would still be out there in the country. Well, I'm basically I'm in a rural area, very rural area, but I want to be in a really rural area where you know how you go out and you see about two or three neighbors. That's about it, and maybe not even neighbors. Okay, just saying. That's the life I'm trying to have. Okay. I don't want no neighbors. In a way, it's kind of good to have some, at least two or three neighbors, but not a bunch. Um, but if you know how to defend yourself and you have cameras and all that stuff, I mean, you can have cameras in a tree and they won't even know there's cameras in the tree, and you could be watching all the time. And I told him not to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but if you can walk up on a deer, something's wrong. Okay, just like that bird. That bird was not real. That bird was fake as hell. Okay. Um, and I picked that up right away. I looked up. I felt something staring at me, so I looked up. Right, because sometimes I do that. Like I'll just look up, and nothing will be there in the physical. It'll be in the spiritual, and I'm like, wait a minute. I know I'm seeing this bird. You know what I mean? I have sometimes like I gotta like okay go back. Okay. So I called Giselle. I said, Giselle, come here. Look up. Do you see that? And she's like, yeah, I see that. And I took a picture of it and everything. And it let me take a picture of it. Okay. So I don't know who was monitoring me, who was watching me. Because obviously they were monitoring me and watching me. But I don't care. You know what I mean? Um, I'm in the country, but they are moving out here, buying big farms and big houses. Yes, the rich people are buying land like no tomorrow. And it's not just Americans. Let me get to my water, you guys. It's not even Americans that are buying this land. It's foreigners that are buying the land. America's for sale. And I love my country, by the way. I love my country. I took a video of the American flag. I'm going to put it up this morning. And I love my country. Okay, I love my country. But they're selling us out, you guys. Yes, people are buying up land like crazy. People are going back to farming. People are going back to agriculture because that's the way. I'm trying to get this water open. Hold on, you guys. Storm's like, you drinking my water. I give my cat only bottled water. Yes, only bottled. I don't even drink the tap water. They're trying to kill us. Um, I wish I moved to the woods in the 20s. I grew up in the country. My dad never sold that land. Whew, I'm telling you. Um, I'm rural. I have 2 neighbors now. I have 10. Yeah, and some people don't want to have all them neighbors. They don't. They only want a couple neighbors, and that's it. They don't want to have all them neighbors. That's why they move to the rural areas because they don't want all them neighbors, and they're just moving people in. Like, come on in. As long as you got the money, you can move in. Is that video still up? What video? You guys, they have took so many videos of mine down. Um, I have been, he's looking at the water. They had taken so many videos. He's like, you're drinking my water. Oh, the fake birds. No, that video is still up. They haven't took that video down that I know of. Somebody sent me an email because I did a video about the gangs in New York. And I will get to that video. Okay, I promise you I will get to that video. Because I did a video on Get Out of New York because of the tent cities and everything that was going to happen that's happening. Like I said was going to happen. Okay, a city near you. Get out any major city. Get out of it. Okay, if you got to move in a trailer, not like yeah, a trailer or a pop up, get out. Okay, get out. Get out until you can get like a better place, but get out. Okay, get a pop up. I mean, if you're by yourself, get a pop up. If you have a family, try to get like a trailer and get out of the cities. I've already said, whew, get out of all the major cities. Okay. That fake bird, I'm gonna look for that fake bird video and I'm gonna screenshot it and see if I can put it back up. And I'm also gonna look for the pictures and screenshot it to show you guys. That bird wasn't real. Okay, that bird was a spy bird. Okay, it was spying on my ass and other people. And just think how many spy birds they have in the inner city that people look up and say, "Oh, there was a little bird," and the bird just watching you, and the bird has a camera in his eye watching you while you watching the bird. Ain't that some shit? Oh man, we have no freedom anymore. I'm telling you, we don't. We have no freedom. I can't even take a walk in a nice community in Florida. Just take a walk. I'm in an HOA community. Just taking a walk with my daughter, and I got damn birds watching me. Fake ass birds watching me. Okay, it's sad. It really is sad. Yeah, the inner cities are no. I told everybody to get out of New York. Everything I said about New York is happening. I said they're going to put up tents. Okay, because where are they going to place all these people? Think about it. And then people that have jobs, people that are coming here are going to take your job because they're going to be willing to work for less money because they need a job. Okay? So it is scary. Okay? So say you're working at a job and you're making $25 an hour. Okay? Somebody comes along and they say, "Oh, okay, I'm willing to offer you $20 an hour." Okay? So they're going to hire the person that's going to take the $20 an hour than the person that's going to take the $25 an hour. Okay? Yeah, the inner cities are no joke. I mean, you have people, obviously you have people coming here from everywhere. And I don't think they're not checking them and be like, "Oh, let's take your fingerprints. Let's do an FBI check on you." I mean, these people are coming from Mexico, from everywhere. Okay? They could be rapists. I'm not saying people that come here are they're rapists and stuff like that. I'm not saying that. Let's get this straight right now, okay? But I'm saying people that come here could be criminals, okay? Not all of them, some of them, okay? And some of these people are coming here, they have military training. Like if you live in Asia, certain parts of Africa, you have to go into the military, especially North Africa. You have to go into the Egypt. You have to go into the military. If you don't go in the military, they put your ass in jail or you have to pay a fine. Just like the Asian countries, them men have been military trained. If you don't know, you need to look that up. Okay. So they're trained with guns. Okay, they've been in the military. Um, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the prisons in the United States compared to the prisons in South America, um, are like luxury. Have you seen the videos of the prisons in South America? I think if I was in South America and I was in one of those prisons, honestly, I don't know. I probably would have found some kind of plant and just been like, okay, I'm ready to go. And probably took it. I don't know. Okay. Seriously, because those prisons in South America, they're, even the prisons here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I would say I'm not, I don't know, but I don't know. I've seen the prisons in South America and it's crazy. It's really bad. Yeah, it's real bad. So me, I know my plants. I find me a plant real quick, mash it up. Like, what's the Egyptian queen that she took the poison and killed herself because she did not want to be dragged in the city, and she still was dragged in the city. She was dead though. Cleopatra. Cleopatra, when the Greeks went in, from the Greeks came in and they were going to they took over Egypt. Um, she had her concoction all made up, and she took it, her and her servants, and they all fell asleep. Yes, some as children are trained too. Yes, like people coming from what, Rwanda. Um, Yeah, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, some of the kids from Africa, they're trained. Remember when they had that thing over there in Rwanda? There's kid soldiers. I mean, yeah, yeah, it's real bad. Yeah, gangs and cartels. Yes. Um, my youngest daughter was in Mexico, and her boyfriend that she's been dating, and they're gonna get married, have children. The scientist, I call her the scientist. He's Mexican and Puerto Rican, and his mom used to be in the military. And she goes over there a lot of times. She travels and stuff. And they were in an area where it's guards and stuff. Very nice area. But once you cross over that Mexican border, you're on your own. Okay. So say you get kidnapped or something, nobody's coming to save you. Okay. Unless you have some kind of military family that can go in Mexico, um get you out and bring you back out. Okay. Because if you go in Mexico, you're on your own. Okay, that's like certain areas of anywhere you go, you're on your own. Okay. Yeah, it's run by the gangs and cartels, and most of the cartels and the drug dealers, they work hand in hand with the government over there. Okay, because the government makes money off the cartels. Okay, how else do they make money over there? Yeah, they sell goods, but they're not making that much money. Okay. um so yeah, so my daughter was telling me that how the gangs in Mexico is the cars, like certain cartels. Should we even have the cartel here? I remember when I first seen a MS-13 member. Okay, I almost dropped my bag. um I was visiting my friend in a certain area, And I seen him get out his car, and I knew right away what he does and who he was. Okay. Um, and I couldn't believe that I seen one because like even in the cities like here, we don't have like we have like the Latin Kings, but you don't see the MS-13 like that up in this area. Okay. Now if you go to New York, that's a little bit different. You see all kinds of gangs. You see Latin Kings. What's the other gang they have there now? It's a real big Spanish gang. They're Dominican. Oh, the cartels are everywhere. You won't even know they're a cartel. That's one thing about a cartel member. You won't even know they're a cartel member. You won't know. Cartel people are not flashy. Okay, they'll have cowboy boots on, some pair of jeans, a shirt, a hat, and you won't even know. Okay, they'll fit right on. They'll fit right in like it's nothing. You won't even know they're cartel. Okay, um, like MS-13 is different. Okay, they're all tatted out. They got the and then the 13 on them. I knew right away he was MS-13. Almost dropped my damn bag. Um, Not because I was scared of him, but it was like, damn, that's the first time I seen one of them. Like, that kind of gang around where I'm at, because I'm in a rural area. Like, what the hell is he doing over here? And I picked up right away cycling what he was doing. He was trafficking. Okay. They were trafficking. Um, and I just told my friend, I was like, oh my God, did you guys see them? Like, be careful because they're in this rural area. Okay. And they stand out. Like all the tats on them. I mean, M13, of course, you watch TV shows and you see him, you're like, what the hell, but I'm telling you, I had to do a double take, triple take. Um, it's real bad, run by gangs and cartels. Yeah, the cartels is no joke. I did a read on that lady that ran into the middle of the hotel. Oh my gosh, the cartel is no joke, okay? That's why I was like, the cartel had a bounty on Trump. The cartel has a bounty on P. Diddy Combs. The cartel. They want to sue P. Diddy Combs. And it was who else did they want? Trump. Now when does a cartel want to sue a rapper? Okay? Think about it. When I heard that, I was like, this can't be real. They want to sue a rapper? So obviously, okay, there's drugs involved, but there's some other stuff going on. You guys know what I'm saying? Human trafficking, okay? The cartel's not gonna go to, when have you seen the cartel go file lawsuit against a rapper or a politician? That's very rare, okay? So somebody did something real fucked up, okay? Because you really don't know if they're cartel. The cartel's everywhere now. The cartel is everywhere right now. Okay. I remember when I think it was El Chapo came came to this area, like the area not too far from where I'm at now. He flew in, and they come on. They normally won't come on like the major airlines. They'll come on private jets. Okay, the private airports. And they were like, "Oh, El Chapo was here." But this is when he came here and left. I don't know if somebody recognized him because I don't know. Okay. Um, but yeah, cartels are everywhere. Um, I mean, the biggest business right now is bringing people across the border. Yeah, Al Chapo's in jail, but I don't know if it was before he went to jail. Way before Al Chapo. I don't know if it was Al Chapo or it was another one. Okay, I don't know. I don't know I know they call it the Sinaloa cartel, Sinaloa cartel. I don't know. It was one of those big guys, okay? I don't even know what he was doing in this area. Okay, because I mean, what are you making deals with the Amish? I'm just saying. I don't know. Yeah, Al Chapo is in jail. I mean, that's some gangster shit. If the Amish are making deals with the cartel, that's some real gangster shit. And you know what? Even if they were making deals with the cartel, nobody would really even know. Okay. I remember there was a case here where they were growing marijuana. Okay. Um, but that is some gangster shit for Amish. Because they act like they're holier than thou. The Amish really think they're holier than thou. They go by their own sets of rules, their own sets of regulations, and they don't like to go to court. Okay, so there's a court case right now going on in the courts in Pennsylvania. There's this Amish man, and I honestly believe like we should be able to have 100% organic milk. I'm talking about 100%. Okay, so here in Pennsylvania, you can buy the milk is 97% real milk. Okay. Um, and one thing about this area, and well, the rural areas, even the eggs. Like I buy eggs, I don't even have to refrigerate my eggs. You're not supposed to refrigerate your eggs, you guys. Did you guys know that? Your eggs are not supposed to be refrigerated. If you go to any other country, they're not putting their eggs in the refrigerator. Okay, so when I go get my eggs, I don't have to put my eggs in the refrigerator. My eggs are sitting out. Okay. Yes, we have a lot of Mennonites. Inchy Vitty Deitch. Inchy Vitty Deitch. Inchy Vitty Deitch. That means I speak a little bit of Dutch. I used to play with the Amish kids and the Mennonite kids. Yeah, the Mennonites too is interesting because the Mennonites are like the Amish. Um, they can drive black cars. They can watch TV. They can have cell phones. And it's interesting because if you see the Amish community now, the Amish communities, they're still in their rural areas. They're into agriculture. Okay, that's their thing, and they have money. Okay, you won't know it because they wear the same clothes like they're plain. They wash their clothes. They wear the same clothes like plain looking clothes. Okay, but they obtain generational wealth, true generational wealth by the tobacco, the corn, the agriculture. I mean, they got money. But I notice now more and more they're coming into the inner cities. When I go past the inner cities, they're building homes in the inner cities. Like say they tore down a home, they'll come in and they'll work and they'll build the home back up. Okay. So they are coming in the cities more. They even being transported. Okay. Sometimes you'll see them on the horsey and buggies on Sunday, and then they have Amish transportation. That's a big thing to make money to transport the Amish. Um, and I ran into an Amish guy, and I said interview Dutch, and he was like, she knows Dutch. They make all their clothes. The Amish make all their clothes. They cook their food from scratch. They make their clothes. They have no TV. Um, they grow their own food. Their kids are working in the fields at a young age. I mean, if you go into a city and see a child working that young, the first thing they're going to call is children and family and say, why is that child out there working? But not the Amish. The kids are riding the Gators and the John Deeres at like what 8, 7 years old. Yes, they build cabins, they build barns, they build sheds, they build it all. An Amish man can build it all, okay? But that's not work. No, it's not work. I mean, it is work because I mean they're using their hands. Okay. Um, a man that can work with his hands is a very good man. Okay, because you can build anything. Okay. It saves you a lot of money when you can build, when you can grow your own crops. Um, it's very good if you can grow your own crops. Very good if you can use your own hands to build. But yeah, they're coming into the inner cities. They don't live in the inner cities, but they come in there to build. Okay, apartment buildings, or they buy the apartment buildings, they sell them. You don't really see them buy them in the inner city. They buy them in the suburbs or the rural areas. They'll buy apartment complex or something, but they're mostly them. The ones that are mostly buying them are Mennonites. They're one step up from the Amish. Yeah. Um, we have a lot of traditions. We're known for our shoe fly pie, our sweet bologna, um, different stuff. A lot of people travel from all around the world um, to see the Amish, to buy their quilts. I have a Amish lady, she's my friend, and she does sew. I can sew. I can sew. I learned how to sew in school in home economics. But if I need like a bulk of stuff like sewed for me, I just take it to her and she sews it. Fried pies. I never heard of fried pies. We're known for our shoe fly pie, our sweet bologna, um, our whoopie pies. One thing about Pennsylvania, you will get fat in Pennsylvania because the food is so good. Philly cheesesteaks. Um, so yeah. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get off this live. Thanks for joining me on Earth. Yeah, if you're in the inner cities, you need to get out. You need to run, 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 run. So if you're in the inner cities and you don't have a lot of money and you want to get out of the cities, because some people like the city life. If you like the city life, stay in the city. Oh yeah, the whoopie pies are so good. Oh yeah, especially the which was my favorite. They had pumpkin whoopie pie. They have all chocolate whoopie pie. They have all kinds of whoopie pies. Which one do you like on Earth? I like the pumpkin, and I like the chocolate whoopie pie. Um, and one thing I'm gonna say is, it's cheaper. Oh, the chocolate. Yeah, the chocolate is the number one. Chocolate is the bomb. Okay, I can buy like they come in singles. Sometimes they come in six, and I'll just eat them and eat them. That's why like I have a thing for whoopie pies, so I try not to buy them. But during the holidays, you're gonna eat. And so if you can't afford to move, you guys, and right now rent is expensive if you're a renter. Even the home buyers that have homes, I feel like what's gonna happen is I was just talking to my friend about this. You remember when we had the housing crisis? What year was that? Does anybody know when that year was when the housing crisis? But Trump's gonna win the election if he's still alive. Um, but we had a housing crisis. I think it was what 2016. Um, but the thing is, the rent right now is very expensive. And people are willing to pay that rent in the inner city. So my thing is, why would you want to pay like New York, for instance? I just had a friend. He lives in Manhattan, and he makes pretty good money. And he was looking for property in Manhattan because it's hard to find property in Manhattan, especially. Um, I'm trying to think of the street he's on. It's a known street in Manhattan. Everybody knows the damn street in Manhattan. So he was trying to pay buy buy a property. So he had a realtor and stuff, and obviously he has money to buy a place in Manhattan. But why do you want to live in the city? I mean, the hustle and bustle every day, that's not for me. Um, yeah, the whoopie pies, you gotta be careful. The whoopie pies, whoo, you can eat the whole pack of whoopie pies in one night. Oh man, the whoopie pies ain't no joke. And then the holidays are coming. I don't really celebrate. Like, I'm not thrilled. Like, you know how when you're younger and you now I know what the holidays mean. So it's just um like Christmas is a pagan holiday. Thanksgiving, I mean, they murdered so many damn Indians. They fed them and then they slaughtered their asses. But yeah, I'm not really big into holidays. Um and I'm not really even big on my birthday because the birthdays to me is like that's just a countdown of how long I've been here. Okay. So what how long I've been here. Um it's a ritual. Your birthday is a ritual. Everything we do is rituals. Okay. Everything we do is rituals. Um that's why I don't even say birthday, I say happy born day. But it's like I don't know. I mean, I'm happy because those are memories I have like with my kids and stuff. But my thinking has changed. Like I don't care. Like I'm excited because we get to cook, we get to spend time with the kids, the grandkids. But it's not like it was before. Like especially Christmas, okay? I'm not going out there and buying all these damn gifts. Like I honestly, I don't even think last year I bought gifts. I'm being honest with you. I told my kids I'm not buying no gifts. Now for my grandkids it was different. Like I bought something for my grandkids. But like my kids, I mean, I used to go all out. Even I'm talking about my grown kids. Um, but I don't know. Like I just since I it's not like something big for me. Like I'd rather like go somewhere and go on vacation and meet new people, and even though I'm an introvert, um travel, meet people, learn new things. Um so yeah, I don't like I used to my kids, my grown kids, I used to like get them something all the time um for Christmas. Um and before my dad died, my dad was like, "I'm not celebrating this pagan holiday." Oh, my dad was so in touch. I'm talking about he was so spiritual. People thought he was crazy before he died. But yeah. But I'm gonna get off this live, you guys. I'm tired. And I enjoyed you guys' company. Thank you on Earth for coming on my live. Um, yeah, the holidays, we're so conditioned, we're so programmed. Um, just think about it. Okay, so instead of you like having like buying gifts, try to have a new experience. Like go somewhere and travel. Like I told my kids, let's all go here, this island for Thanksgiving. Let's go here for Christmas. Like let's travel. Okay. Let's not just buy gifts. Let's travel. Let's explore the world. That's what I told my kids. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Thanksgiving, I mean, we cook. I stopped really like looking at it as giving thanks because people were murdered on Thanksgiving. They then slaughtered a whole bunch of damn Indians. Okay, they fed them and then they slaughtered their asses. Okay, I'm surprised they didn't eat their asses. Okay, sure they probably were eating people back then. Oh, that's another thing. So there's a Chick-fil-A in my neighborhood. Let me talk about this and then I'm gonna get off you guys. So this Chick-fil-A has been closed down. They just reopened this Chick-fil-A. You guys, I don't know what's in that Chick-fil-A, and I'm going to say this for entertainment purposes, okay? But there's something in that damn Chick-fil-A, okay? Um, Now, do I believe they're feeding us human meat? Yes. And I'm going to tell you why I say this. And this is for entertainment purposes. This is all bullshit. I'm tired. This is bullshit, okay? um my body started to reject certain meats. Okay. I stopped eating pork a long time ago, okay? Because I grew up on my Spanish side, they always was cooking a damn pig, okay? But I didn't really like pig, okay? Never liked the pig. Never liked the pork, okay? But my body started rejecting certain foods, okay? Spiritually, your body will start rejecting certain foods because you're not supposed to ingest it. You're not supposed to eat it, okay? Your body's rejecting it because you're not supposed to have it, okay? Naturally, our body will reject the food, okay? And that's what my body has been doing. It has been rejecting certain foods, okay? Sometimes I got to force myself just to eat because food is the number one poison, okay? Food, okay? So I went to Chick-fil-A. It's been a long time. Okay. They just opened the Chick-fil-A. So I said, let me go by the Chick-fil-A. And normally, like, I love tuna. Okay. I love tuna. I like soup. Like I can eat tuna and soup every day. A different kind of soup and a different tuna grilled, steamed with some vegetables. Okay. So and then my Haitian friend, she cooked me. Oh my goodness, she cooked so good. Okay, so she cooked some food. So, anyways, she made this pasta, this baked pasta. It was so good. But anyway, so I went by Chick-fil-A. You guys, I don't know what they're putting in the food, but it has to be human meat because I felt so sick to and this is for entertainment purposes. This is all bullshit. I'm getting tired, but this is all bullshit. I felt so sick to my stomach. Like my stomach was turning and turning and turning. And you should see the line just to get this one meal from Chick-fil-A. Okay. It wasn't like I was ordering for like 5 people. It was just one meal for me. Okay. And I didn't feel like cooking. I was tired. I just wanted to go to sleep and eat and take a shower and go to sleep. So I get to the Chick-fil-A. The line is all the way out and around. Okay. I waited in the line, waited for my food, got my food patiently. When I ate that food, when I got home, I felt so sick to my stomach. So what's happening is our bodies will spiritually reject, and I did a video on this, will reject the food. Okay. Because it's not real. Like I don't know what I don't even know how they're what is the Food Drug Administration? I don't even know how some of this food is some of the food that's coming in America, if you go to like Europe and stuff, they're banning this food. Okay. So I'm like, people are going crazy for Chick-fil-A, okay? And I felt so sick. And I'm like, did I just get food poison? Like what's going on? And then I realized like and I'm gonna say because this video, as soon as I say something and it's the truth, they taking my shit down. Okay, right away. If you know they're taking my videos down because they're truth. Okay, um, but I'm like I felt so sick. I'm laying here, and I got my pretty little Storm, and he's like laying on me, and I was like, like I felt like I was gonna throw up. Okay, so what's happening is spiritually. I don't know what they're feeding us. Okay. I don't know what's in Chick-fil-A. Okay. I don't know. Um, and I don't even know if it's I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay. Because I have to watch what I say. But you guys get my drift. Okay. I felt so sick to my stomach. Okay. And that's not the first time that I ate out and felt sick to my stomach. I think it was like Panera bread. No, I love Panera bread. Okay. I love Panera bread. Because I don't eat a lot of fast food, but when I do, I eat soups. Okay, I love soups, so I'll go to Panera Bread. But Yeah, I don't know. Like your body will, because naturally we're not supposed to be eating certain stuff, so our body will naturally reject it. Okay, so if that happens to you, don't get weirded out. It's just that we're not supposed to be ingesting whatever that is. Okay, because we really don't know what it is. Okay, they're saying it's chicken, but is it really chicken? Okay. I did a video, I'll never forget, I did a video on Martins. You guys, when I did that video on that, remember the butcher? He was on my live and he was talking about the meat from South America, from Canada and stuff. Do you know that place burned down? That place is not up no more. It burned down. Okay, it burned. Somebody burned that place down. I don't know if something caught on fire in the kitchen, but the place, that butcher place where the meat was being sold. I did a video on that. What meat does to us spiritually. Okay. Um, like the animal's in fear, anger, and we're ingesting all those emotions that the animal's feeling. Okay. And I feel like that's why we have anger, we have fear, we have what's the other thing? Rage. Because these animals have that, okay? And before they're getting slaughtered, they're feeling all that stuff. So they kill it and we're ingesting that, okay? One day I will be a vegan. I will come on here and be like, I am straight vegan. Like seriously, straight vegan, okay? Because I'm telling you, some of the stuff out here, it's certain stuff I can't let go. And I know I have to eventually because my body's just rejecting it. Okay. So I don't know what some of this stuff out here, I don't even know what it is. Okay. And if you notice, like the FDA, like if you go to Europe, half the stuff we eat here, they're not even approving it over there. It's crazy. So my question is, do you really care about us if you're approving certain foods? Like it's making people sick. Okay. And people are still ingesting it, still eating it. Okay. I'm not eating it. So I don't know what the hell's in Chick-fil-A, okay? I'm just saying, but people are going crazy for Chick-fil-A. So obviously there's something going on. And I know people are going to say, oh, she's a conspiracy theorist. No, I'm a damn psychic. And if you have that many people waiting for some damn Chick-fil-A, something, they put some mojo on that damn Chick-fil-A. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. And I've never seen an angry person work for Chick-fil-A. Have you guys ever seen an angry person work for Chick-fil-A? No. Everybody's smiling. Hi. Just taking your order. But no. Your body will start to reject things spiritually. It's because you're not supposed to have it. Um, and one day I really truly believe my brother's a Rastafarian, always been since he was a little boy. If I could eat tuna every day and soup, I would eat tuna and soup every day. But then even then I have to make sure like where I get my tuna because I have to go certain places to get the tuna because it's not fresh. Like in Florida, you can go straight to the docks and get damn tuna. Okay. Where I'm at now, it's just not you just can't do that. But the place that I had in the video, the place got burned down. I did a live video in that butcher place, that meat place, and the guy was talking about how the meats are coming from Canada, coming from South America, Mexico, and how the meats have different like cancer cells or something. Like he was telling like because I seen the chicken and I'm like the hamburger meat hamburger meat's not even supposed to be red. Okay, that's food color. That's food coloring. Okay. Popeye's chicken years ago, people was offering each other over chicken sandwiches. Yes, something's not right, you guys. Something is not. And one day we will know the truth. One day we will know the truth. I'm telling you, everything's going to come out. That's why I say you got to grow your own food because you don't know what the hell is in this food. You just don't. Because people are so angry, like all the time, aggressive, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, what's going on out here? Okay. And then you see people waiting in line, like I'm talking about the line was around like not around the block, like the next couple blocks. Okay. I didn't know that about Popeyes. Popeye chicken was often each other over chicken sandwich. Why would people be killing themselves over chicken sandwiches? Like what the hell? What are they putting voodoo on the food? It ain't that much voodoo out here for people to be acting that much crazy. Okay, it's something else going on. Something else is going on. Okay. Um, just like I remember what Church's Chicken. You guys remember Church's Chicken? They still have Church's Chicken, like down south. Yeah. Yeah, if you can cook in your home, that's best to cook in your home. If you can grow your own food, a lot of meat is not supposed to have color to it. People that hunt know what I'm talking about. Like, um, it's not supposed to have color. That place I did a video on, they burned down. I think what six months after I did that video, or maybe 7 months. The place burnt down. They have a new building, but I don't know if somebody set that place on fire for insurance money. Um, that's what I was picking up. But I don't know. Maybe something else happened. I don't know. But the people they were well off. But I'm just saying, the building is no longer there. That video I did about meat and the spiritual meaning of meat and how it affects us spiritually. That's why it's good to fast. I fast so much. I've been fasting like so much. And it's good to fast because when you fast spiritually, um, you are more connected to the spiritual realm. I don't know, it's something with fasting, because we're eating too much. We're not supposed to be eating as much as we're eating. The portions we're eating, I mean, it's just outrageous. It's crazy. And also fasting is very good for you mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay. All right, you guys. I've been on here for a very long time. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Unearth. Who else is on here? Okay, I guess that's all the people that are on here. Yeah, I'm going. Yep, Rhonda and Unearth. Thank you guys for joining me. If anybody else is on, sleep well. Sleep well, you guys. Okay, you guys? Sleep well. All right. Talk to you later. Thank you for joining me.